Her name was Arsinoë II, a princess of the Ptolemaic dynasty, the Greek rulers of Egypt. After the death of Alexander the Great, in the eyes of the people, her bloodline descended from Zeus himself. But in reality, her family was obsessed with keeping their lineage pure. Her parents were siblings. Her future husband was her brother, because to them, blood was more sacred than morality or logic. At the age of 16, Arsinoë was wed in the grand halls of Alexandria. There, she married her own brother Ptolemy II, who would later be known as Philadelphus, meaning he who loves his sister. The wedding was no secret. They declared, as Isis wedded Osiris, so shall the gods wed again. The blood must remain divine. And so they ruled. King and queen, husband and wife, brother and sister. But behind the gilded palace doors, their love turned into a nightmare of lust and betrayal. Arsinoë was no powerless puppet. She was cunning, ambitious, and soon realized that her brother was not just her husband but a threat. Pushed out of power, she plotted a coup. When it failed, Ptolemy executed her 3 sons from a previous marriage, then forced her to sign a decree declaring they were bastards born of monsters. But instead of breaking her, Arsinoë returned. She schemed her way back into court, seized power, and rose again as co-regent, then co-ruler, standing beside her brother like a triumphant goddess. Arsinoë died wealthy, worshipped as a sacred goddess of love, immortalized in temples as a symbol of divine union. But behind the myth lay the rot. A woman who married her brother, a mother who lost her children in a power struggle, a dynasty built not on love but on blood, poison, and lies. And 3 centuries later, one of her descendants, Cleopatra, would do the same, repeating the curse in her bloodline until Rome finally crushed it all.